Guys, hi. This is new. It's a new story time. It's a new Storytime Saturday. Hi. We are going to be reading through a new Storytime Saturday visual novel. Since we are caught up with everything in Lucid 9, if you guys haven't checked out that series, I don't know why the fuck you haven't. It's fucking awesome. Like, you should. I'm just excited to read visual novels again with you guys, because I fucking enjoy it way too goddamn much. Probably way more than I should. But I do. I legitimately love it. So, I wanted to be able to play the visual novels again and read them. And I'm excited to start a new one. So this one here is actually going to be one that I've had on my list since I think I first started. Since I first started reading visual novels on the channel, I've had this one on my list. And it goes by the name of Negligee. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Wanted this one for a while, and this one was actually bought by someone in the community. I don't remember exactly who. If I can remember and find it, I'll post it somewhere here on the screen now. But I'm more excited just to start this motherfucker. I just know that the art in particular stood out, and I'm like, I want to play that game. So, nonetheless, we've talked more than enough. I've got myself a drink here, drinking some vodka grapefruit juice, you know, a couple of sips. But let's go ahead and jump right on in. Start up this new game of Negligee. Who says Monday mornings are bad? Again, I say literally everyone. You're the only one. I bury myself deeper into the covers, nuzzling against the pillow. I guess most people don't know how to sleep in on Mondays. It's a weird quirk of our little shop, but one of my favorites. Tuesdays, though. Blah. Hey, listen, I like Tuesdays more than fucking Mondays. Shout out to Garfield in this bitch, bro. I roll over again, sinking deeper into the covers and drifting towards dreams again. What's that? Oh. I guess my phone's going off, or a vibrator, one of the two. Oh, no, shit, it was actually a vibrator. Fuck, we're walking right into this. No, you're my best friend, Mini Vibe. Please come closer. And here, I thought it was a fucking phone. I peel my eyes open again. My phone buzzing noisily. It was a phone. I've been jebaited. I got fucking jebaited. Alright. No. This is a very aggressive phone. What the fuck, dude? The vibrating phone slides towards the edge of my nightstand. My hand finally slaps over it, peering at the name. What? My boss's boss? Video calling me? I sit up and clear my throat. Hello? Hannah. Yes, ma'am. Oh, what nice pajamas you have on. Thanks? Don't mention it. Now, on to business. Business? Yes, thank goodness you are so reliable. That's all I can say. Really, what kind of world are we coming to where 2 weeks' notice isn't even a courtesy? You are not going to believe what's happened. Karen's gone. Well, fuck Karen. Always trying to speak to the damn manager and shit. Man, fuck Karen. Gone? Gone. Fled. Vanished into the night. Should we call the cops? Oh no, she texted me and told me she was quitting. That's not what vanished means. Why did she quit? Huh. You think she divulged that in a text? She may as well have tweeted it. Unfortunately, I can't be bothered to deal with this myself. But she's the owner. I'm a busy bee, you know, and I have a date. With who? Christopher. Or Claude. I don't quite remember. We met through an app. We both swipe right and he's a Capricorn. I'm thinking this might be serious, so obviously I can't call it off. Capricorn. Fucking Capricorns. Okay. Fuck Capricorns. Waits for everyone to go write your angry comments. Go ahead. In my stead, I guess you'll just have to manage things. So congrats on the promotion. Promotion? This is all happening so fast. Emily, wait, you mean I'm the new manager? It only makes sense, doesn't it? The assistant manager becomes the manager when the previous manager commits mutiny. I don't know if that's really mutiny. Whatever. That's fine with you, right? I guess. Perfect. I knew I could count on you, Hannah. But how do I get to the shop? I don't have a key. Oh, I will leave the keys by the door for you. What? Anyways, wish me luck on my date. Duh! Aren't I the one who needs luck? Before I can ask anything else, the phone line blinks closed. What the hell just happened? Now I don't even get to sleep in it, and damn it all! Alright, so I guess Negligee is the shop. Alright, let's do this. Negligee, a one-stop shop for all the finest lingerie in town. Oh my god, it's a lingerie shop. It's a fucking lingerie shop. Okay. Alright then. My workplace's storefront comes into view along the street. It's weird to think of myself as the actual manager of the shop. It all happened so suddenly. I still expect to see Karen's car sit out in front, but it's nowhere in sight. Did Emily really leave the keys out here somewhere? As I arrive, I spot an envelope on the floor. I scoop up the envelope half scrunched beneath the door. Hannah scrawled across the top in neat lettering. The outline of a key can be seen through the envelope. Cursive and a barely sealed envelope. The perfect thief deterrent. Guess I'm steering this ship alone today, and possibly for the rest of my life. If Emily is anything to go by. I take the small note out of the envelope, and the key is sliding. I take the small note out of the envelope, the key sliding into my palm. Hannah, I won't be able to help you. I won't be able to help to find any help for you last minute, but go ahead and put the help wanted sign out front. I'll make some calls and put out ads, and hopefully we'll get some interest. Maybe I'll include a picture of you to get them clamoring. XOXOXOXOX. Love, Emily. She doesn't have a picture of me, does she? I really hope not. And who writes like this? Doesn't she have a business degree or something? Oh well. I fold the paper up in my pocket, turning the key to open the front door. Turning the key to open the door and the shutters. Morning, girls. I greet our mannequins like always. Like always? Is that like a... Alright, never mind. I'm not even gonna worry about it. They stare out in the streets with their passive... They stare out into the streets with the same blank passiveness. I scratch the back of my head. Without Karen here, that feels a little weird. She was the one who helped me name them. Moving into the empty shop, it really starts to sink in. She's not about to bustle through with the donut. God damn it. Moving into the empty shop, it really starts to sink in. She's not about to bustle through with donuts and coffee, cursing out some guy in front of her who cut her out. Cursing out some guy in front of her in traffic. Damn. I can't believe she's actually gone. What happened? Ugh. I can't social media stalk her. I have to open the shop. Jesus, Hannah, focus. I restock a few panties and other items and refold those displays that got messed up. Though there isn't much that needs cleaning up, as it is the start of the week. Presentation is everything in a place like this, after all. Ta-da! Just the way I like it. I think I'm warming up to this role after all. Not that it's any different from my old role, except I'm calling the shots, I guess. Is there even a pay difference? I really should have asked some questions. Wait a hot second! I sprint through the quiet shop, bursting through the door behind the register and climbing the small stairwell. Is this mine now? I stare at what has always been to me Karen's office, but really, it's the manager's office, isn't it? I step inside. The computer, the view, the spinny chair. The spinny chair. That's the real like added bonus of everything. She gets a spinny chair. I sink into it with satisfaction. I guess there are some perks to this after all. Oh, the help wanted sign. I crane my neck around, but I don't see it anywhere in here. I really don't know where she would kept it either. Karen always put it out when we picked up some extra help for the holidays, but aside from that, well, it must be around here somewhere. I pull open the drawers. No, not there. Free pack of gum. Nope. I slam the drawer shut. Karen really did just leave, didn't she? So suddenly, too. She didn't take any of her things. Wait, what are these? I pull out a small stack of letters, unaddressed and without stamps. These look kind of personal, and it's still not the help wanted sign. I toss them down the desk, knowing it's not my business. Below them, I see a mobile phone, similar to my own. Taking it out as though it might bite, I place it carefully on top of the stack of letters. I reluctantly turn away from the stack. My first act as manager will be to find that sign, if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, I pull myself from where I was peering under my desk, slumping down on the floor. Where is it? I've looked everywhere. I thought for sure it would be in here. I brush myself off as I stand, pausing to stare down at the white envelope spread across the desk. The phone sits there just begging to be examined further. A nagging curiosity gnaws at the back of my mind. Okay, so we get some choices. I didn't think that we'd get choices here. We can continue looking for the sign or examine the letters and the phone. Let's look for the sign. We need some bitches up in here, so we gotta get the sign out. So let's nope. Whatever's in those letters, it's not my problem. Hopefully I can look at them later though. I shove them back into the drawer with the phone. If Karen needs them, maybe she'll come back for them one day. It's time to find that sign. Ugh, I hate this place when the door's closed. It's always so creepy. But that sign has to be back here somewhere. And of course, it's right here in plain sight. I should have looked in here from the beginning, I guess. I pull out the sign, blowing off a thick layer of dust. Help wanted. It's just been me and Karen for so long, I don't know if I remember how to work with other people. Going through introductions and weeding out the ones with bad chemistry, bad work ethic, bad breath. There's so much to consider. And I've never had to actually hire anyone myself before. Karen had such talent for it. I mean, I'm a stellar example of that, right? I sigh, taking the sign up to the front room to prop it up in the window. Guess it's my turn now. There. I fix the sign in place. Only a few minutes to spare. I should change. Out of habit, I put on my apron. Ah, wait. It's a little strange for the manager to be wearing an apron, isn't it? Karen never did. She always looked so professional while I got the employee outfit. But now, my suit. I usually only get to wear this on special occasions with high-profile clients. But now every day is a special occasion. A day where I'm a manager. I think of Emily's nonsense some of Emily's nonsense infected me through the letter. Ugh. I change into my suit. Ooh, god damn, I'm looking finer than a motherfucker in this bitch, bro. Look at me in my suit. I look delicious. God damn. There. Did someone order a business-savvy manager? I look myself over in one of the shop mirrors briefly, smoothing down the front. This is good, right? So I just realized something. Really cool thing that they did. Small thing, but take notice. I can take notice, or I love to take notice in these things. Down when she's thinking to herself, it's kind of just it's grayed out, and then when she's actually physically talking, it's actually a bright colored image of her, which is kind of sick. I think that's pretty dope to like tell the difference. The other thing that's pretty cool about it is that It means that when it's not her talking, it's just a narrator voice, if that makes sense. So it's cool to know when she's talking, when she's thinking to herself, and then when she's talking to other people. So there's a bit of a difference. I think that's pretty sick. That way you don't have to like figure it out or think that she's always talking to herself type shit. You can kind of just hear her inner monologue and know that we're talking her inner monologue. Hopefully that means I can actually inflect the difference, but we'll see. This looks fine. Although now I wear it, it does feel a bit old, a bit fragile. Still, I will be fine for a day or two until I can get another. I catch a sight of a clock behind me and hands pointing a little half past the hour. Here goes. I unlock the front doors and flip around the sign to read open, feeling like I've just parted the floodgates. Right. I stand in the middle of the front room blinking into the empty shop. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Guess I can just clean in the meantime. Such a slow morning. Why are Mondays always like this? It's a perfectly valid day to buy some risque underwear. It doesn't always have to happen on Thursday or Fridays, though those days do seem the busiest. Gotta prepare for all those hot weekend dates. Ugh, bah. I doodle on a notepad absent-mindedly trying to pass the time. Shing! The shop bell chime makes me snap to attention like a drill sergeant just walked in. A high school student? Shouldn't she be in school? I round the corner to speak with her anyway. Hello! Welcome to Negligee. Have you shopped with us before? What? Yeah, I totally love it here. I actually stepped in to ask about the sign in the window. Oh, I didn't expect to get interest so quickly. You hear about the job? Sure. What is the job exactly? Restocking shelves, assisting customers with purchases, working the register. Fairly basic retail, really. Though our schedule may be a little difficult to navigate around a high school student's schedule. How old are you? No, I'm not a high school student. I'm 18, but my college has strict uniform policy as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Trust me, you're not the first person I've had to explain that to. She scratches the back of her neck. The bell behind her jingles again. A couple of customers enter. I'm afraid I don't have time at the moment, but I am very short-staffed. You wouldn't be able to come back later, would you? I'll be closing up early at 8. That's fine. She beams, looking so excited just for the chance. Great! We'll have a chance to talk properly then. Here, bring this with you if you can. I pull out an application from beneath the counter, bringing dust and cobwebs with it. We really haven't hired someone in so long, have we? Sorry, Thank you! It's snatched away before I can even get a different one. I'll come back with this tonight. Thank you so much! Wait, I didn't have a chance to catch your name. Oh, right. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. I'll see you tonight if you have time. She gives a nod and grins before spinning and leaving the shop. Already. I thought it would take a lot longer than that, and maybe I was a little hasty in scheduling an interview. But I really do need help around here. I'm taking initiative. The sooner I find help, the better. Well, that's done. I steer myself into retail mode once more, greeting the customers that entered. Welcome to Negligee. Who would have thought that being a manager is so easy? All I have to do is fight off crushing weight of boredom and then try not to think about the fact that I've listened to the same 10 pop songs on repeat for 6 hours straight. It's getting a bit lonely. Is this my vibrator or is this my phone this time? We have not come to a differential. I'm just saying, I don't know this girl's style. She seems like she's up for a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, she might. I don't know. I fish around in my pocket, wondering who's calling me at a time like this. Emily, why didn't she just use the store phone? Hello? Hannah! My most faithful employee of the month. I'm the only employee. How's everything going at the shop? Everything's fine. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow today. Good. Well, not good. But at least you're not drowning having to deal with all this by yourself. I read in the Business Owner's Guide to Women's Underwear Stores that the secret to a successful business is support, support, support. Get it? Support? Like a bra? Yeah, I was gonna make that joke, Emily. You kind of took that away from me. Fucker! Is that a joke or is she serious? Anyway, I found a special someone who I think you might want to meet. Your date? Oh no, that was a complete bust. He was a dog person and I'm clearly a cat person, plus he had a cactus collection. Why is that a thing? Why is that a fucking thing? I think it's very telling about his personality, don't you? Nothing about a cactus collection screams young and fun-loving as was written on his profile in all caps. His entire profile was essentially a complete lie. It wasn't meant to be. Then who am I meeting exactly? Oh, right. A friend's daughter is looking for a job. Her name is, Sarah? Serena? I hear her mutter under her breath. Is she counting her fingers? Sophie! That's the one! You don't have to give her any special favors, of course. I don't need anyone breathing down my neck for inappropriate hiring practices. But if you could give her an interview, I think it would be nice. How about tonight? Close up a little early and I'll send her by to meet with you. That'll be fine. I already have another applicant coming by named Charlotte around that time. Perfect! Great minds think alike! We are one. We are the collective. Don't get weird on me, Hannah. Now, hugs and kisses. Good luck with the rest of your day. Right. Bye. Ciao, ciao. I like Emily a lot. I don't know why. Like, she makes me giggle. She makes me giggle a lot. I don't know why. Even if she did steal my fucking joke. I stare at the phone as Emily hangs up. Well, I guess this is a good thing. 2 applicants already. I might have help sooner rather than later. Such a long day. My feet are killing me and I think my smile is stuck on how can I help you setting. I massage my cheeks. The street outside has mostly emptied, only a few late shoppers milling about. I see their faces illuminated in the glow of their phones. I should go ahead and close up. I go to turn the sign around and officially put an end to the day. I guess being a manager isn't so difficult after all. My face collides with the glass door, my nose crying. Oh my god! I'm so sorry! I'm an idiot! I wasn't even looking! Are you okay? Through my watering eyes, I can see the girl looks mortified. Is it bleeding? She pries my hands away. Not that I can tell. I think I just gave you a good bump. I massage my nose tenderly, trying to smile through the tears. Anyway, how can I help you today? I was just about to close, but... She hesitates. I'm really not off to the greatest starts, so I probably shouldn't even bother, should I? What is she talking about? I came here to ask about the job position. I know it's late and I already kind of assaulted you with the door, so I should just see myself out, shouldn't I? No, it was an accident, really. Come in. You must be pretty desperate for help. Well, I'm not gonna turn away someone over an accident. If you're sure, I'm just hoping that I doesn't... Wait, what? I'm just gonna hope that's not the concussion talking. I'm Jasmine, by the way. For a second, I think she holds out both hands to shake, but that's just the double vision. I take a guess and shake one. Nice to meet you. I'm Hannah. So, are you the manager? I am. Ah, that feels good to say. I have a couple of other applicants coming in right now, so if you have time to hang around for a bit. Yes, of course. I finally turned the closed sign around and shut the door, massaging my new headache. How am I even supposed to interview these girls? What kind of questions do I ask? I'll just have to wing it. No time to prepare anyway. Hello? I've brought my application form. Do I need to fill one in? Is it okay to come in? The sign says closed, but I was told to come at this time. Oh, hold on. I gotta give her a different voice. That's too damn close. I gotta give her a different voice. Let's try that again. Is it okay to come in? The sign says closed, but I was told to come at this time. Everyone is getting here at once. It's fine. Please, come in. You were all interested in the position, so let's what? I didn't actually plan anything. My nose throbs lamely as I try to walk through what to do next with Gobi Girls. 3 sets of eyes stare back at me expectantly, the sweat sliding down my neck. Let's go ahead and start by introducing ourselves. I'll go first. I'm Hannah. I've worked here at Negligee for almost 3 years. I live in the city and, I like hobbies. What are my hobbies? My interests. I glance around the room hastily. I like underwear. Underwear? What kind of answer is that? So this was obviously the job for me. If you're not comfortable with handling underwear, clean underwear, mind you, then you wouldn't really be able to handle this job. Is that a common concern? What? Have other people applied that aren't comfortable with underwear? Yes, they have. So I'd like to be super upfront about what the job entails. Wow, who would do that? I guess some people who are really desperate. In this economy, who would blame them? It's not like people who clean out porta potties are comfortable with. Anyway, why don't we go around and you all can introduce yourselves? Let's start with you, Charlotte. Anything to get the spotlight off my blundering ass. Holy shit, this fucking game. I get the attention of 3 cute girls at the same time and I just fall apart. Charlotte looks a little nervous, but she clears her throat. Hi, I'm Charlotte. I'm 18. I go to the local college here in town. I like going out occasionally. She practically gasps. But I have a very dedicated work ethic. I'll do anything required, including cleaning out bathrooms and mopping floors, or whatever else needs doing. I won't shy away from any task. Yikes, are you gonna salute on top of that? Sophie grins at the smaller girl who just clenches her fists in response. If that's what it takes. Ha! Okay, there's no need to get spirited. Sophie, why don't you go next? We haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet. Hey everybody. I'm Sophie. We must go to the same college, right? Wow, she's certainly a beacon of attention, isn't she? That's right, I'm a first-year student. Oh wait, sorry, I just lied. Oh, all 3 of them go to the same college. I just realized they all have the exact same fucking uniform. That's right. That's right, I'm a first-year student. Second year here. Guess that's why we haven't bumped into each other. So, real talk, I'm only here because my mom is making me scout out jobs, so... So you don't really want the job? I wasn't that into the idea at first, but hey, I wasn't told up front that this is a lingerie store. You have my interest now. I'm gonna give it a shot after all. Right. What are the hours? What are the hours though? I didn't really ask that many questions. Well, we'll have to figure out schedules. Working around your class schedule shouldn't be too difficult. Oh good. I doubt it will be a problem for me either. I only have the odd class each week. So yeah, guess I'm in this for real now. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I hope Emily doesn't really expect me to hire her. But pressing on. Jasmine, what about you? She still side-eyes Sophie. I'm Jasmine. I'm 21 years old, no college for me, so I should have a free schedule. I've been working nights though, and the hours are pretty bad. I'd like to get on a normal sleep schedule for once, so... Oh? But the uniform... Oh, yeah, that's just part of my current job. Do you work at the university? No, nothing like that. I'm way too interested. I need to know. Like, why the fuck are... I thought all three of them were in the same uniform. I gotta know now. What do you mean, then? Does it actually matter? Past employment is a fairly standard question. Helps us understand if you have previous experience or valuable skills. I'm a dancer at a local club. Oh. Well, shit. Well, shit. You're a stripper? Oh, dear. I can see that, actually. I try my hardest to keep my eyes trained on her face. Just her face. Jasmine's eyes. Yes, I'm a stripper. I'd rather not have brought it up since I know how it sounds, but it's good money. And none of the sleazy stuff like you might think. Well, unless you want that. It's strictly dancing. What's to be ashamed about? It's a job. I showed up at a set time. I have set rules I have to follow. I get paid, and I got home. Standard employment skills. But Sophie is practically in bits. Well, I think you certainly have valuable insight for an underwear store. Like how to best take it off. Okay, alright, bitch. Someone's bitchy as a motherfucker. Jasmine doesn't even crack a smile. This is getting out of hand. I have a question. Apparently emboldened by Sophie's joke, Charlotte waves her hand around. You still haven't really explained why you have on a college uniform. Oh. That's just for the school theme night we're having. I was going to change into something else, but even my casual clothes aren't exactly fit for an interview, so... You have a body like that, and you hide it under a college uniform for an interview? Guaranteed hire in an underwear store, right? Should we have dressed down a little? I really didn't think about that. No, being professional is important no matter where you work. A uniform is fine. Please, don't start underdressing. So is Jasmine your real name? Of course it is. Of course it is. Wow, that... Anyway... Now Hannah's gotta get some fucking attention up in this bitch. Come on, you gotta get the shit back on track, Hannah. You're losing them. You gotta be managerial. Gotta have an iron fist. Gotta rule, you know? You gotta be ready for this. Anyway. This isn't the most traditional interview process, is it? I have some more questions for you to answer. What attracted you to work here? What size clothes did you wear? What attracted you to work here? We're business professionals. We are a strong, independent manager woman who don't need no... I didn't have much of a joke planned for this, I'm not gonna lie to you. What attracted you to work here? I look at Charlotte following the order we established. Oh, what attracted you to work here? I assume I asked that. Oh, She shifts uncomfortably. I saw the sign and I just... Well, I need a job and... She sounds like she's about to fall apart under the question. I guess it is a stupid question, isn't it? She wants a job because she needs money. It's not exactly a cosmic stroke of fate or anything. I've applied to a few places recently, but I thought an underwear store sounded interesting. I'm pretty good with people and helping out with tasks. And I thought being a girl, that has to be a plus for a woman's lingerie store, right? I know it's not a very good reasoning. No, it's fine. Honest and straightforward can be a good quality. Sophie, you already sort of mentioned your reasoning. No, I didn't. I swear, Foam she definitely did. Nonetheless. What? I told you why I showed up to the interview. I didn't tell you why I wanted to take the job. Oh, okay. Go ahead then. This stuff is pretty much my dream job. Working at an underwear store? No, designing lingerie. I only went to this college because they have to have a fashion design study. So when I figured out that this place, what this place was, it all clicked. You mean like a cosmic stroke of fate? Didn't I think that? I swear I thought that. You've got to be kidding me. Working here could give me really good, relevant experience. Keep me on my toes about the current trends and what women want. I think it's a great opportunity, so don't make the mistake of thinking I'm gonna turn my nose up at it. I'm already in it to win it. Well, that certainly wasn't expected from her. Not at all. I was expecting her to bitch out. Alright, well, thank you, Sophie. Jasmine, what about you? What attracted you about this position? Nothing in depth. I wanted to get rid of the night shift at my current job, and since it's a similar field, I do know a lot about lingerie. So it just made sense. This place kinda ticked every box I have: experience, suitable hours, opportunity for fun. That's a pretty fancy way of saying you literally work in your underwear. Hey, I don't blame you. If this doesn't work out, maybe I'll take your job at the club. Sounds like my kind of party. Do you guys really pay for your drinks all night long? Do you always ask obnoxious questions to strangers? That's neither here nor there. I hear it's really watered down or actually juice. It's studying up for your stripper degree too? It's just something I heard. This is getting out of hand again. Sophie's such a cunt. She's such a bitch, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Why is she so... She's ready to start some shit for no fucking reason. Oh my god. If I end up hiring all three of them, Sophie is gonna be the driving force of at least 2/3 of all the fucking issues we have. Fucking calling it now. I swear to god. Time to break it up. Alright, thank you for sharing, Jasmine. Now, how about each of you ask me a question about the position? Oh. What's the pay like? Oof, that hurts. Well, the standard rate will be $8.50 an hour with a raise after your first 90 days. Technically speaking, that's above most people's minimum wage. It's not minimum wage here in California, however. So, you know, good thing this is not California. With a raise after your first 90 days. When does the shop usually open? 9 a.m. on Tuesdays through Fridays, 10:30 a.m. on Monday mornings. Who put that into place? Someone who doesn't like Monday mornings, I expect. Please tell me you're keeping that policy. I am. I'm not the owner of the store, so I won't be changing the hours too much. Not permanently, at least. Does anyone else work here? Not presently. We usually run just fine with only 2 employees, and then additionally help during the holiday seasons. Valentine's Day must be a real killer, You have no idea. I hope to. Alright. Just a few more questions. I take Charlotte's resume to skim and get some ideas from. Was I the only one who had to fill out the paperwork? Aha! Each of the girls stand and look at me waiting. The time has come, hasn't it? I have to choose someone. Right. This is really uncomfortable. Are they all really making puppy dog eyes at me, or is that just my guilty conscience? Actually, to get a good idea of each of your strengths and skills, why don't we do a trial week? Oh, Lord Jesus. All of you will stay for a week to learn the trade, get some experience, and then we can make the choice. How does that sound? I hope Emily doesn't mind. But if she wants me to pick Sophie and one of the other girls is actually more qualified, I want to have good reasons to show her. A week should be more than enough time to get a good read on the girls, right? The girls exchange glances. I've never heard anything like this, but I'm fine with it, I suppose. Sophie shrugs. Yeah, whatever. Will we be getting paid, though? I'll discuss it with the owner, but I think she'll be fine with the partial wage and then bumping up to standard full wages if you get the job. I'm fine with it. I am sure I can work it out with my current manager. He's very reasonable and I'm sure I can work it out with my current manager. Is very reasonable and push me to go for this. Really? That's very enlightened of him. Are you not great at your other job then? I'm perfectly good, thanks. Want a preview? No, that is fine. Sophie was just joking, I'm sure. At least I don't have to break any hearts today. Can you all start tomorrow? Each of the girls nods. Good. I'll expect you here by 9 a.m. then. I look forward to it. I'll see you then. Night. See ya. Jasmine nods to me as she leaves, following the others along. Huh. That was really unorthodox, wasn't it? But hey, at least I get to work with really cute girls for the rest of the week. That's something, right? I pull the help wanted sign out of the window on my way out. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, what a day. I really need to get a good night's sleep for tomorrow. A new day dawns. Well, today is the big day. 3 new starters. My phone vibrates loudly in my bag just as I finished opening up the shop and letting the sunlight flood in. Bright new day. Oh, Emily. Da-da-da-da. Hello? I forgot to tell her! I was so tired last night! I just went straight to bed! Hello? Hannah! Darling! Sophie mentioned to her mother what a hit the... God damn it. Sophie mentioned to her mother what a hit the interview process was. And I hear she wasn't the only one you picked up either. No, I decided to give all 3 candidates a trial just briefly, just for the week. Yes, we do think alike, don't we? You planned for this too? What? No, of course not. But this is very much my style. I've dated like that for years. Emily, out of curiosity, how successful were those dates that you were... Never mind. Just yesterday I had breakfast and dinner paid for me by 2 different men. And all I had to do was sit through listening to them. Once you get enough wine in you, even that's easy. Anyway, dear, I don't want to keep you. I know you'll all be busy keeping this shop running for me. And do say hello to your new friends for me, won't you? Ta-ta now. I'm starting to get the distinct impression that Emily doesn't care one way or another what happens. Maybe Karen was the one who was keeping this place in such good shape. It's almost 9. The girls will be getting here soon. I better get everything ready. Bruh. Have I mentioned that Jasmine has a great personality? Kappa. Good morning. Good morning. Jasmine. I'm surprised you're the first one here. You're used to the night shifts, aren't you? I'll adjust. Besides, I always have my coffee. I saw Sophie on my way here. She should be here soon. What was she doing? She was either looking for something or throwing up in the bushes. I didn't stop to ask. The door chime interrupts us. Hello? We made it. You're not ill, are you, Sophie? She blinks at me. What? Jasmine said she thought you might be sick? Don't worry, I wouldn't skip out on the first day. You gotta wait at least until after your lunch break. Didn't you learn anything in high school? Jazz hands? Besides how to take your top off, I mean. Yo, Sophie's such a bitch, bro! Sophie! It's fine, Hannah. I've put up with worse. Doesn't mean you should have to. Not in my store. You're not off to an especially good start, Sophie. She's the one who said I wouldn't show. Because I thought you were losing your breakfast in the bushes. What else were you doing leaning over them like that? That's a little presumptuous. Wait, hold up. Did she say that? Did she just pull out the word presumptuous? Then what exactly were you doing? Trying to coax out a stray cat so I could feed it the rest of my bacon and egg biscuit. Oh. Well. Yeah, I bet you feel like a real jerk now. And thanks for offering to hold my hair back, by the way. What is happening? I should have brought a referee shirt. Yo, high key. Put the ref shirt on. Alright, that's it. Fucking foul on the play. Take it back. 10 yards. Alright, that's enough. Put my hands on my hips, puffing up. You're about to be officially on the clock, and you'll have to leave all the nonsense at the door. Got it? Sophie salutes. Oh, Captain, my captain. She bugs me, dude. She bugs me, dude. She fucking bugs me, dude. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Of course. Well, Charlie, you didn't exactly do anything. But good. Everyone's on the same page. Now then, when you get in first in the morning, you have to give yourself time to get the shop open. You come in, turn on the lights, check the time, check the till, put the money in for the till float. The float and safe are up here in the office. Pick up the float I already prepared. We then take this to the register. The shop door stays locked until it's in the till. I'll walk them through each step in the basics of how we operate the register. Charlotte looks absolutely intimidated by the thing. Don't worry, I'll show you firsthand how it works. I won't leave you until I'm sure that you have the hang of it. She gives a relieved sigh. Thanks, I'll try to pick up on it quickly. Charlotte's adorable, goddammit. You know what? Tiny Tits is my favorite thus far. Okay? Alright, dude. Tiny Tits is definitely one of my favorites thus far, although Jazz is a definite second. Fuck Sophie. Guys, we're now a bit into this fucking recording. I'd love to know who your favorite is thus far, and we'll continue to see how that poll kind of changes throughout the weeks of reading, alright? So I would love to hear you guys' favorites. Let me know down in the comments. I'm eager to hear what you guys have to say. I'll pick up on it quickly. After the register's set up and ready to go, the rest is mostly maintenance. Cleaning up around the shop, tidying displays, and cleaning out the bathrooms are all part of the day-to-day. Despite the simplicity of it, I show them firsthand and let them each do a task, since we have to do this in the morning too. Sophie holds up some of the underwear. This is so cute. Oh my god. Sophie, you're supposed to be fixing them, not messing with them. Charlotte grabs it from her to tuck the pair of polka-dotted underwear back into place. It's alright, I see this stuff day in and day out, but it's still new to you all. You can admire. I remember I did when I first started. Ha. Please tell me there are employee discounts. There won't be a point to working here at all if there's not. I'll just spend my whole paycheck in the store. I know what you mean. I'm sure we can work something out. You won't find any of the physical things you have to do more overly intensive, I hope. After a while, it simply becomes muscle memory. Assisting customers is the bulk of the day. Let's see, is there anything else you need to know? I tap my lip trying to come up with anything else about the basics of running the shop. As someone who's been here so long, everything just seems so natural. Ah, someone always has to be at the register, of course. The other person should be working on the sales floor and restocking shelves. With 4 of us here, I'm sure some of the work will overlap, but that just means we'll be running the shop at top efficiency. Does it get very busy? Sometimes, but mostly before holidays. The busiest we get is if a large group comes in together. Packs of women roaming in Savannah in search of pretty underwear. Sounds formidable. What about lunch? Charlotte's stomach growls for all of us to hear, as if echoing the question. I didn't have time for breakfast. We close up the shop for lunch breaks between 12 and 1. Oh good, that's not too far. But I probably should have listened to this yesterday. Today was meant to be training day for you all. It's also the first Tuesday of the month. That's delivery day, when we get new shipments of product in. The delivery truck comes in at the morning, and then we restock and open at 1. So we don't really get a break for lunch. Oh, I see. That's fine. I can manage. I don't want her to go hungry. I know it's visible just waiting for lunch, and more so if you're not going to get one. Charlotte's so tiny, she looks like she might just wither away. Just a minute. I think I might have something upstairs in the office. This is all I could find. I really should restock that. I hold out the granola bars we had squirrel away. I'm not picky. Thank you so much. Jasmine and Sophie take one too. I'll save mine for later. Sophie bites into hers eagerly. This isn't much, but hopefully it'll tie you over until then. Tied you over? It's not tied you, it's tie you over, right? Like it'll tie you over? Now I gotta check my own English. Edit Dalen, which one's correct? Well, now we know. There were so many of you here, you can take individual lunches. There's no harm in that. I won't have anyone going hungry on my watch. Now, follow me into the back. I'll show you where the truck comes in. When the truck gets here, we'll open up the door and unload it. I only need one person to help me with that. The other 2 can take boxes out into the storeroom and start restocking the displays. Everything is sorted by brand, size, and color. It shouldn't be too difficult to figure out where things go. You think you can handle that? They each nod. Who's staying behind to help unload the boxes? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. You know what? This isn't exactly a super long episode, and I didn't really want it to be super long anyway. So, I think what we'll do is I'll save, and then I will let you guys decide who we get to take into, who gets to stay back and behind and unload the boxes with us. I don't know anything about any of these characters or anything that happens in this fucking story, so it'll be really exciting for us all to choose together. So I'm gonna let you guys choose at the end of this video. Guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Negligee, Storytime Saturday. I would love to know who you guys want us to hang out with more in the back when we are restocking the shelves. I want you guys to make that choice. I'm gonna leave a poll up in the corner. That corner. I'll leave a poll up in the corner for you guys to really choose and decide who you want to take in the bag. Like I said, my favorite right now is probably gonna be Charlotte. And then close second is Jasmine. Sophie's a bitch. I don't want to hang out with her if I don't have to, if I'm being honest. But if you guys really want me to, fuck it, I'll do it. So if you guys do want to check out one of the girls in particular, make sure you vote in that poll or leave a comment down below. I'll aggregate them somehow one way or another, and then we will make the decision together which one we will hang out with, and that will be the next episode of Storytime Saturday. We'll be hanging out with them and seeing whatever else comes along. So for those who don't know, this is no longer a weekly series. I don't do it every week. I do it bi-weekly. It's more or less, it happens one week. I take a week to either record more or do another or whatever the fuck, or do whatever else I'm gonna do, and then the next week is when I'll actually put it out. So if you guys would like to be a part of the next one, make sure you guys jump in Discord and actually hang out there, because I actually can't stream this one on Twitch. This one was recorded completely in Discord. So if you guys want to check it out and watch it live and hear the fuck-ups and the stupid shit that sometimes I say there, that is the place to do so. Make sure you join the Discord, and that's how you can actually see this one. This one, again, is not on Twitch. The other ones will be, but this one's not allowed to be streamed on Twitch, so it means we're going to have some fun times later. Nonetheless, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Storytime Saturday. It's been percolating, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun, and I will see you guys next time.